This is for the November Pour Challenge. I am using Color Shift. It's by FolkArt and it's Pink Flash. That's one of my personal choices. We have 2 this month. And my second color of choice is Prussian Blue. And the required colors were a purple, a yellow, and a metallic blue. So the purple that I chose is Ultramarine Violet by Vallejo. And the metallic blue that I chose is Bleu Noir Iridescent by Pebeo. And then last but not least, my yellow is Cadmium Yellow Pale Hue by Winsor Newton Galeria Cadmium, however you want to pronounce that. And then the white that I'm using is Blick Titanium White. As you can see, this was a pour. Please don't hate me for pouring over it. I was trying to recreate a smaller one that I had done already that I absolutely love, and I don't know what color I added to this, but it did not suit my taste very well at all. So we're going to pour over this. I figured it's got a nice color scheme, very similar to what I'm pouring with, so I figured if worse comes to worse and any silicone opens up to what's below, at least there's a pretty color or a pretty pattern below it. So all right, I was going to lay down a full white base, but I did wipe this with alcohol before I started, so hopefully I got most of the silicone off. So let's see, I want my metallic blue in first. I don't have a lot of this, so I'm scraping, or I shouldn't say I don't have a lot, I didn't make a lot. Because originally I was going to do an 8x10 canvas, and then at the last minute I changed my mind. So, use what I have. And then next, I think we'll pour a little yellow in there. I think we'll go, let's go pink. And I don't have a whole lot of that made up either, so that's all gonna go in. Almost lost my cup, which would be about par for my night because I'm not having a fabulous one. Okay, let's go purple. And the way I figure this is I originally started going off of Art Resin's website. It's usually pretty close to what you would need paint wise, but basically it comes out to about 1 milliliter per square inch of surface area. I don't normally count the sides, but I do also make a little extra so that I have some to pour over. I don't waste my paint. I either save it and use it as waste paint, or I use it to remove paint from test tiles, or I use it for skins. So none of it is in vain. Let's see, let's go a little more Prussian blue. And since this is a flip and drag anyway, which is the requirement for the challenge, I figured just a smidge more yellow. Yellow is, by the way, one of my least favorite colors. So we'll see how this goes. All right, let's start up there. Still in green, okay, perfect. And then my white. Give that a quick stir again. The non-metallic or non-iridescent colors are all mixed with Ovitrol and what else? Ovitrol and pouring medium, Liquitex pouring medium. Seems to be my favorite, and it looks like I'm going to have to quick mix up another batch of paint. Sorry, I got quiet there. I was concentrating. I'm hoping this fills back in. I scraped a bunch of paint off when I went that way, so we'll fill it back in with some white. I don't know what that is over there. I don't know what that's doing. I'm trying to hold my judgment. I can tell you right now, I don't like it. I'm hoping it gets better. Kind of like what's going on down here in this corner, in the left-hand, bottom left-hand corner. I don't want to lose too much of that because I mean, I can always add a little more. I have more color, but well, this is not what I envisioned at all. I do like the iridescence. I can definitely see the blue noir, the blue metallic, and the pink color shift, but the rest of this looks like unicorn coat. And I can always go back over and paint them once it's dry. This is also the first time I'm using the Blick student acrylics in the titanium white. Actually, first time ever. First paint that I bought of the Blickrylics. So we'll see how I like the way this white covers. Right now, I really don't have much of an opinion. I'm not real happy with anything about this right now. I will torch it. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully something good, because right now, yikes. I'm really disappointed about this part right here, how the cells broke up, because those were really pretty, but I mean, I tilted probably way more than I probably. I don't have a whole lot of runoff, just a tiny little bit down here in the corner, and just a little bit of white. That did pull some of that over. Good. I'm really not liking these fractals right here. They're pretty, I just don't like them in my paintings. I'd like to blame this on the canvas. It was a bad luck canvas. I really like what's happening right here. The purple is transparent, so it's allowing me to see the streams of the Prussian blue underneath and the pink, and it actually looks really cool. So I'm hoping that stays. That's really neat. I'm really surprised that I got mud right here. There's also some fractals in there. Not a fan. Fractals just keep growing. And I do like the runoff on the side. And I do like how the purple and yellow kind of interact right there, the little stripes. I almost want to remix some of these with Floetrol and see what happens. Or with a different white, I'm not sure. Something wrong happened. So, guess we'll see. Very, very wrong. It's probably too late to torch, but I'm going to try it one more time. Well, I'm very disappointed. Okay, we're gonna take two. We're gonna try this again. This is for the November Pour Challenge. The three colors that are required are a yellow, a purple, and a metallic blue. And then you can have two other colors of your choosing if you want. And it either has to be black or white negative space, and it's a flip and drag. So we are going to attempt this again. Let's stir these up. My first attempt, I don't know if I'm even gonna put it out on the interwebs. Here. Because it is so atrocious. Oh, I don't want that one yet. Let's put the purple in there. Oops, the purple I added a little bit of Interference Gold by Golden, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, I'm using way too much paint there, considering this is supposed to be a flip and drag. So purple is really pretty. Now let's add a little more metallic blue in there. Go for the gusto. I forgot to say the colors that I used were phthalo green, and it is a Liquitex Basics color. The other optional color that I used was Vallejo Prussian Blue, and then the three required colors were purple, which I used Ultramarine Violet by Vallejo. Oh, I didn't use that one in the store. Oh, sorry. And then Winsor Newton Galeria Cadmium Yellow Pale Hue. And the blue is Metallic Blue by Artist Loft. And I think that's it. So I'm just going to spread some white paint on here, and we're going to go for it. Alright, white is spread. The white I'm using is, well, there's actually two out here. The one that I'm spreading on right now is Liquitex Basics Titanium White. And then I also have another one out here, which is No, I take that back. These are both Blickrylics student grade titanium white. So, let's see what I can get here. Oops. Let out a little more than I wanted. Oh, did it again. I knew I had way too much paint anyway, so we'll see what happens here. But I know I had way too much paint, so I knew I was going to have to get rid of some of it. Kind of wish I would have made it go that way. I kind of really like this one so far. We'll see if it stays like this. I really like, there's some lacing going on down here in the corner. That's beautiful. There's some lacing up here that I don't want to go away. I'm going to torch this before I start moving it around. My torch is almost out of gas, so I am a lot closer than I normally would be. There's some paint under here, right here, and I kind of want to see that come up and lace a little bit. I'm kind of hoping there's some silicone under there to bring that to the top. Sorry, I think my head might have gotten in the way. Alright, I'm going to tilt it ever so slowly back towards the beginning corner in the hopes that I can get that paint to flow off of the edge. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is take some of this And bring it up here and draw it out to the edge. Not necessarily to keep it on the painting, but to have this be able to move and not lose it all. Or maybe I will leave it on the painting. That's really pretty. So I don't know if that's cheating or not, but I needed to get that paint back up there. You can see the gold iridescent sheen in the purple, which is really kind of cool. It's my first time using an interference color, so that's exciting. I've got way too much paint on here, so I'm going to try and get some of this off. Probably should have stopped. Let's try and bring that back now that that's over the side. Oh, sorry. Let's bring it back into focus here, or back into the screen. Wish I would have had gloves on. I look like a Smurf. There is attempt number 1. And you guys saw me scrap number 2 in the video. And there's number 3. Thanks for watching. Thanks again, ladies, for the wonderful challenges that you do every month. I enjoy them very much. They keep me focused and put new ideas in my head, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you, and bless you all.